Welcome to the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel. I'm your host, ArmaniTalks. In this channel, I'm covering communication skills for you to level up your way with words and become much more articulate. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome aboard. Every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I'm dropping brand new videos on topics such as public speaking, social skills, creative writing, and much more. Join the tribe by hitting that subscribe button right on below. Hit that bell notification and never miss another video again. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back, and be sure to drop that like right on below as we discuss a very innovative topic. I'm here to say that being weird in a certain stage of your life is a good thing, and being weird forever is a great thing. There was this one day when I was having a very bad day. This was a couple of months back. I just went to an event in Largo where I had to wear a suit. I don't really like wearing suits too much. If the occasion is big, then sure, I'll wear it, but the AC better be working. And unfortunately, the AC was not working in this event. I'm basically burning for the entire event. By the time that we get out, I'm ready to go back from Largo to Tampa. Unfortunately, my car isn't working. This pissed me off because this car is rather new. So I don't know why the battery just stopped working. I mean, it's not like I left the headlights on or anything. So I call a bunch of the tow truck people, and one guy finally answers. He says that he's going to need 1 hour to get to my location. So I'm over here waiting in Largo. It's getting dark, and this place looks like the hood. It does not seem like a safe place by any means. And I'm counting down the time till the tow truck person finally arrives. Soon, the hour is over. He arrives. He jump starts my car, and I'm ready to go from Largo to Tampa. As I'm midway in, I realize that I need a few things from Walmart. So I stop by Walmart. It's packed late at night. So I had to park all the way in the back of the parking lot. And I'm just getting mad. I'm like, why are so many people at Walmart late at night? This day is just over here getting worse. So I finally park and I'm walking into Walmart. And as I'm walking into Walmart, I see this old man that's walking my way, trying to get my attention. I'm like, I really don't want to talk to you right now, old man. I mean, what are you going to do? Are you going to ask me for money? Are you going to try to sell me on something? Do you just need some company? I just want to go into Walmart and get out. That's all. But he's very adamant. He's like, sir, I would like to talk to you. So I stand, I engage in conversation with this person, and he asks me a question. He's like, sir, do you know how to go to Publix? Now, Publix is a grocery store that a lot of people in Florida go to. And I didn't know how to go to the nearest by Publix because I'm at a location in Walmart that I normally don't go to. So I'm like, I don't know, man. I mean, you could find it on Google Maps. And he gives me this confused look. He's like, I was like, never mind. You probably don't know what it is. So I pull out my phone, I pull out Google Maps, and then I get the address from Walmart to Publix. And then I'm over here guiding him step by step on how to go from Walmart to Publix. And he's over here nodding his head like, So once I'm done, I'm like, are you good to go? And that's when this old man was like, do you know how to go to Publix? And I'm like, dude, I just gave you the directions for Publix. And I see him still looking back at me with this confused face. And that's when I realized something. A guy my age is capable of understanding exactly what I showed him in terms of the roads and how Google Maps is working. But someone his age, roughly 75 to 80, all he saw was a phone staring at him. So I had to find a different way to communicate with this guy. So I was like, do you have a paper and a pencil? He nods his head. It's like, yeah, it's in my car. So now I'm over here walking with him from the front of the Walmart all the way to his car. He also ended up parking in the back too. And he pulls out a paper and pencil, and I now start writing down the directions for him on this paper. And now he looks at the same directions that I was just earlier giving him, and he's like, wow, thank you. You didn't need to do this, but you helped me out. I really appreciate it. And that was it. I was done interacting with this old man. I went to Walmart and went about my night. On that day, I learned how at times you need to get the same message, but you need to deliver it in a different way so someone is capable of understanding it. Now, what I've found out is that a lot of individuals who have been awkward for plenty of stages in their life, they have that added level of perspective that a lifelong popular kid will never have. The reason why is because the lifelong popular kid is only seeing the Google Maps on the phone. A couple of years back, I had this one friend named Dammy, and this Dammy guy was highly charismatic. It didn't matter which social scenario you took him into, he always found a way to adjust. You could make him hang out with international students, he'd find a way to adjust. Americans, he'd find a way to adjust. One time, when we were in college, we were going from Tampa to Gainesville, and we were all in the same car. Me and Dammy and someone else were in the back seats. And I was like, Dammy, you must have always been the popular kid, right? I mean, that's how you're so seamlessly able to communicate with these different people. And he's like, nah, man, you want to know something? This is going to be my first ever party in college. We were roughly in year 3 or 4 in college around that time. And when he told me that, I didn't believe him. I'm like, wait, for real? He's like, yeah. So for these past 3 years, I just went to class and to my dorm. And whenever I was in my dorm, I was learning how to solve the Rubik's Cube. I was over here reading a lot of comic books, and I was just learning about different stuff. But yeah, man, this is my first party in college. When he was telling me that, I thought that was so strange because it was so counterintuitive in regards to what I viewed social skills as. But it wasn't just him going from class to his dorm. He talked about other little stuff he did along the way. He was in a lot of these clubs. He was in the chess team, and he did other hobbies that were not where the popular kids hung out. This gave him added perspective. So by the time that he put himself in a scenario where the popular kids hung out, he was able to seamlessly immerse with them. In my book, Speakeasy, How to Be Articulate, Assertive, and Audacious Around People, the final word is audacious. And being audacious means to take risks. Do you think someone who easily blends in all the time with a certain environment is taking risks? No. It's these people that were weird in certain spots of their life that gain more perspective. And by having more perspective, they create uncertainty. Through that process of creating uncertainty, that's when they're able to warp their own personality to keep the same message, but to alter the delivery, sort of like I did with that old man that day at Walmart. So the message in regards to today's episode is that you don't want to permanently eliminate being weird. Instead, you want to see how you can get this weird stage in your life and be like a Dammy who's capable of using it as leverage for when he is hanging out with different groups of people. And by doing this, you'll realize that being weird is a good thing, not just in certain chapters, but being weird forever. Behind weird is where art is created, and behind weird is where socially intelligent people are born. So embrace being weird and level up your charisma. If you want more practical insights like this on how to improve your speaking skills and how to seamlessly interact with other people, be sure to check out my book, Speak Easy: How to Be Articulate, Assertive, and Audacious Around People. This book is currently available on Gumroad, Amazon, and Audible. I'll drop all the links in the description box and in the pinned comment right on below, or you can go on ArmaniTalks.com and grab your copy today. Thank you very much for joining the Armani Talks YouTube channel, and I'll catch you next time.